CM Punk just delivered one of the most ruthless verbal assaults we have seen in years, and the shockwaves are still echoing throughout WWE. What started as a simple in-ring segment quickly transformed into a psychological battlefield, with Punk standing alone under the spotlight and systematically tearing into Finn Bálor and Roman Reigns without hesitation. The atmosphere was electric before he even spoke, but the moment he lifted the microphone, the tension became suffocating. Punk did not yell. He did not rush. He spoke with precision, with confidence, and with that dangerous calm that tells you every word is carefully chosen to wound. He began with Finn Bálor, and from the first sentence, it was clear this was not going to be surface-level trash talk. Punk questioned Bálor's identity, suggesting that for all his talent and accolades, he has spent more time reinventing himself than proving himself. He accused Bálor of hiding behind factions, of leaning on alliances to maintain relevance, and of avoiding the kind of lone wolf battles that define true greatness. Punk reminded everyone that being popular is not the same as being untouchable, and he implied that Finn's legacy is built more on presentation than domination. The camera repeatedly cut to Bálor's face, and you could see the frustration building as Punk dissected his career chapter by chapter, from his early rise to his faction dominance, framing it all as a carefully protected journey rather than a war earned through chaos. But just when the audience thought Punk had said enough, he shifted his focus to Roman Reigns, and the temperature in the arena dropped instantly. You could feel the crowd brace for impact because calling out Roman is never casual. Punk looked straight into the hard camera and addressed the tribal chief with a tone that was neither fearful nor mocking, but challenging. He acknowledged Roman's dominance, the championships, the main events, the aura, and then he dismantled it. Punk suggested that Roman's empire was built on control, manipulation, and calculated power plays. He questioned whether Roman could command respect without the safety net of loyal enforcers and whispered strategies. He asked the question that few have dared to ask out loud: is Roman Reigns truly unstoppable, or has he simply mastered the art of never standing alone? The crowd reacted with a mixture of gasps and cheers because Punk was not just attacking reputations, he was attacking mythology. He framed Roman not as an invincible ruler, but as a man protected by circumstance, and he implied that when stripped of the throne, the title, and the loyal followers, Roman might be forced to confront something he has avoided for years: vulnerability. Punk's words were not emotional outbursts. They were calculated strikes meant to destabilize two of WWE's most powerful figures at the same time. He made it clear that he is not back to chase nostalgia or collect paychecks. He is back to disrupt, to expose, and to test the foundation of every dominant narrative currently running through the company. He declared that legacies should not be protected, they should be challenged, and he positioned himself as the man willing to challenge both Bálor's pride and Roman's supremacy in one breath. The segment ended without a physical altercation, which somehow made it even more intense, because sometimes the most dangerous damage is done with words. As Punk dropped the microphone and walked up the ramp, the crowd buzzed with anticipation, fully aware that this was only the beginning. Now the locker room is watching, the fans are speculating, and the pressure is on. Will Finn Bálor respond with fury and demand retribution, or will he try to prove Punk wrong inside the ring? Will Roman Reigns step forward to defend his throne personally, or will he let others handle the disruption? One thing is certain: CM Punk has ignited a conflict that goes beyond championships and beyond pride. This is about identity, legacy, and power, and if this confrontation is any sign of what is coming, WWE is on the verge of a rivalry that could redefine its entire landscape.